Good morning, Saints fans. We got some breaking news for you here early on a Friday. Wham, bam, thank you, Cam, the franchise sack leader, the Iron Man, the one and only guy who I truly do believe has black and gold blood. Cameron Jordan has signed a 2-year, $27.5 million contract extension. He's wrapping up the final year, he's entering the final year of a 3-year, $52.5 million extension that he signed back in 2019. Cameron Jordan, he is 34 years old. He is going to be set to be on the team through 2025. I'll say this. He said, I'm ready to go maybe to 2026, but 2025 feels a little bit more realistic. But guys, this is great news. This is absolutely phenomenal news. Adam Schefter, Ian Rappaport, they all had the storylines. They all had the buzz coming in early this morning. The first thing I did was I woke up, I saw the tweet, and I said, let's get to the studio. I was here literally last night until 12 p.m. covering the Unique Ngakoue signing with the Bears with our guy Harrison Graham over on Bears Now by Chat Sports. And let me just say this, football's so back. It is so fun to have real football. I get it's preseason Hall of Fame game last night, blah, 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 whatever. But football's back. We have news coming in. Cameron Jordan, more importantly, he is also back. So, guys, give me your one-word reaction to the Cameron Jordan extension. Let me know. Do you think he got overpaid? Do you think he got underpaid? Do you think it was perfect? What's your one-word reaction? Let me know in the comment section. If you get hit with a YouTube ad break right here, let me know your thoughts. Take advantage of the ad break and share your thoughts in the comment section. All right, so just so you guys can kind of get a gauge of what we're doing here, got no producer. Literally, there's no one in the Chat Sports studios right now. I'm here just kind of rifling off my thoughts. I have a little soft script with some notes that I'm going to be kind of looking at, so just bear with me, guys. So Cameron Jordan over the last 4 years, in 2022 through 2019, was incredible. And I want to hone in on the 2022 numbers. 66 tackles, 13 tackles for a loss, 13 quarterback hits, and 8.5 sacks. And every year in the last 4 years, the lowest amount of sacks he had was 7.5 back in 2020. And let's not forget, this guy is still somebody who, in terms of his career, was incredible. You saw him in 192 games played thus far. Could have been in 194 had it not gotten his eye gouged out or had a global pandemic not hit the entire world. But Cameron Jordan in 192 games, 639 tackles, 150 tackles for loss, 219 quarterback hits, 115.5 sacks. He also had 58 pass breakups, 15 forced fumbles. Cameron Jordan is one of these guys who, no matter when you have him on the field, your defense stands a chance. Even in the worst days of the New Orleans Saints offense, and in terms of where they were not going or where they were going, or when the defense was even bad, Cam Jordan was still the one guy who was consistent through all of that. And I will sit here and say this extension was wildly overdue. I think that no matter what you get out of Cam Jordan, the money is not going to justify it, because not only is he a guy who produces on the field, but he is a guy who brings you so much value in the locker room and into the community and into the stadium, just in terms of energy and leadership and growth development for these young guys like Brian Brzee and Isaiah Foskey. These are big cornerstone aspects to the team that I truly do believe Cameron Jordan is a huge contributor to. And in terms of the accolades for Cameron Jordan, get a load of this, guys. 24th overall pick back in 2011. I think in 2011 I was in 6th grade. Now I'm 24, almost 25, doing my dream job, talking about Cameron Jordan for a living. That's just crazy. Back in 2011, number 24th overall pick. He was a first-team All-Pro in 2017. He was a 2-time second-team All-Pro in 2018, 2019, an 8-time Pro Bowler from 2013 and 2015, and then in 2017 through 2022. And then he also was a member of the 2010s NFL All-Decade team. So Cam Jordan, this is incredible news to get from an early morning, tweet. Like I just can't wrap my head around the fact that Cam Jordan has never played for another team. He never even tested free agency. And during his press conference after signing that extension early this morning, he was saying, I never really got the opportunity to get wined and dined. I never got what he called the Tom Brady treatment when he left when he was with the Patriots for 20 years and then left to go to the Bucs. I thought that was some pretty good shade, NFC South. That was pretty funny in my opinion. But Cameron Jordan was saying, I don't want that to be the case here. I want to play in the black and gold for my entire career. He wants to stick around here. His family wants to be in New Orleans. And that is just incredible news to have. That is an incredible feeling. And he even said, one of the best things that I could imagine is just feeling wanted. Like, that is something that goes a long way for a player like Cameron Jordan. Yeah, he's going to ask a lot of money, and he deserves a lot of money. But at the end of the day, he just wants a place that wants him. He wants a fan base that wants Cam Jordan around. He wants a team that wants Cam Jordan to go and sack Matt Ryan endless amounts of times. He wants to be on a team that says, no, you go and attack the NFC South. You go take down the Vikings quarterbacks. You go take down the Cowboys. You go do whatever you need to do. Go get scrappy. Go get a little ugly and go get a little mean in that backfield. And I have a few more thoughts that I want to get to. I want to keep talking about this. Try to get back to my script, guys. I'm sorry. It's early. Bear with me. We're going to potentially go live later. So if you want us to go live to celebrate and discuss further the Cam Jordan extension, we need at least 15 new subscribers on this video. And how you can know we go live, you better turn on those notifications. And just for a reason as to why you should subscribe, I'm a diehard Saints fan. I've been bleeding black and gold since the day I took my first breath on this planet. I will continue to bleed black and gold until I'm whacked and cold. I don't know if that makes sense. Again, it's not even 9 a.m. The coffee pot's empty, so I'm trying over here, guys. But, guys, subscribe, turn on your notifications, join us. If you guys want us to go live, get in the comments section, let us know, and don't forget to subscribe. And also, do not forget to turn on your notifications. So I just want to talk about why I think Cameron Jordan deserves the bag a little bit more. I think that, and it's not even an I think, I know for a fact that Cam Jordan, he encapsulates and embodies everything that the state of Louisiana, the city of New Orleans, and the franchise, the New Orleans Saints, stand for. I love the fact that we will never see another Cameron Jordan. And why do I love it? It's because he's one of a kind. I hate to say it, but when you see a one-of-a-kind type of player, it's really hard to ignore the greatness. And it's really hard to just sit here and sit back and be like, wow, I mean, this is just so fun. Like, it's so hard to not appreciate that. Like, when he's gone, of course I'm going to miss him. I think that that the Saints defense will be left in good hands, but Cameron Jordan's one of a kind. We're never going to see a player quite like him. And why I love Cameron Jordan, here's 5 reasons. He's an incredible locker room presence. He's also a very strong leader. He only has 1 game missed due to injury. That's because he was pretty much halfway blind in his eye. And guess what? Cam said, no, coach, let me go out there and play. I mean, come on, man. Cam Jordan is the frickin' man. He's consistently one of the best edge rushers in the NFL. He is consistently one of the best defensive ends. He does absolutely everything on the defense, and then he also just completely ruins Sundays for quarterbacks and offensive coordinators. I mean, this is just another reason he loves the team. He's loyal to the team, and he's loyal to the city. He wanted to bleed black and gold forever. His father, if you didn't know this, was a career Minnesota Viking. So just to know that he is going to have that same regard, and he is looked at in the same light as his father, as somebody who looks up to my father, I think that that's pretty cool. I think that that's something that Cam Jordan knew was on the table and could be a potential possibility. So why wouldn't you go and do that? And I'm not saying that's why he's sticking around. There's a million reasons as to why he'd stick around in New Orleans. He wants to go get his Super Bowl. He wants to take Derek Carr back to Vegas. He has the opportunity to see a Super Bowl in New Orleans. And I think that when you have a player like Cameron Jordan and you have a defense that you do and you have the offensive weapons that you have, the Super Bowl window, it might not be wide open because there are tough teams that you have to play. It's not easy to make it to February in the NFL. But what that does mean is the door is open. The window is open. The possibility is there. Who knows? We have 1 game of football that's been played. And the best thing that happened about it was Dorian Thompson-Robinson absolutely lighting it up. What we have to look forward to is everything else to go. So, dear Cameron Jordan, thank you for everything. I just want to take a second and say thank you. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the incredible production. Thank you for the levels and levels and levels of greatness that you have brought to the city of New Orleans, that you brought to this incredible franchise. Biggest thing, let's go get you a damn ring. Let's go get you some of that hardware. I want Cameron Jordan doing the ring point. I want him walking around Vegas doing one of these. I would love to see that. And in terms of what you can expect from Cam Jordan this year, right now, he said he's going to take a vet rest day from training camp. I'm going to call it what it is. Deserved. It's well deserved. If you disagree with me, I'm sorry. I don't see why he shouldn't get a day off. And at the end of the day, he's still hungry. He's still the same wham, bam, thank you, Cam that we all know and love. It's not like the production's going to dip. It's not like the talent's going to suffer. It's not like his leadership isn't going to just dissipate. But Cameron Jordan is a New Orleans Saint for life. This is incredible news. Show him some love in the comment section. Type 94. And if you made it this far into today's video, type stay golden in the comment section. We're going to do a gold call to round things out. I know that it wasn't a typical video, not a ton of graphics. It's just kind of me rifling off my thoughts, sharing some takes. So I really do appreciate you guys for tuning in early this morning. No matter where you are or how you're watching, y'all stay golden. We'll catch you next time.